What's going on, MOW and YouTubers? This is Childish. Checking back in with the next installment of the Learn from My Mistakes series. Haven't brought one out in a while, but I figured I'd do one here because it's been some time, and I thought that one of the overnight raids that I did recently definitely, um, you know, something that we kind of see every once in a while and take for granted. So moving on here, let's kind of go with just showing the attack log. For those of you that have been following, we're going to be doing a trophy push soon. So um, basically, been raiding here and there with the barb and archer strategy. Just giving it a little fine tune and whatnot. Um, and things have been going well. Just woke up a little bit ago and did my overnight raid. So as you can see, it was a fail, but we'll go ahead and show that here. So I thought it was a pretty interesting raid considering what I used, but that's the name of the game. So sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, and so I think I just saw it for I saw the base as one that could be taken out easy, and definitely didn't go like that. And I think I realized why now going into this replay. So let's go ahead and bring it up. This particular base just smelled of noobishness, I guess you could say, because there is no separation with regards to the buildings or whatnot. So I'm going to be tagging from the southeast. No CC troops, so I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna make my way down to the middle there, down to the town hall, and despite the inferno towers and everything else in the way, I should be able to get there because I just I've been getting good with predicting the path, and expos were a little spread out, so I thought I can go ahead and manage this, but it didn't work out like that. So after we make the hole and send the wave of wizards, the rage is set and the wall breakers are ready to go in the middle. However, because there is no segmentation and all of my units, with the exception of the golem is is able to target any building. My basically my DPS and my golem just separated and split up. So they did not go for the middle as I tried to predict, and I basically lost my tank in the process. Surprisingly enough, I actually thought that even with the split up, I should be able to get the 50%, but that was not the case. So sometimes raids don't go the way you plan them. As one would think, they maybe it was just bad luck that your golem split from the DPS, and yeah, that could be one case. But with regards to bases like this, what may look um, kind of noobish is kind of a strength as well. He doesn't have any partitioning within the middle, so what that means to me is that all the defenses, even though they are fairly spread out, are still just a little bit more closer than they would be had they been partitioned equally, throughout the base. So with the more partitioning there is, the more separation of the actual point defense buildings, and the longer it takes for them to take it down. But the more condensed all their defenses are, that's just more focus firing on your particular units. And since mine were heavy based units, tier 3 units, everything can focus on a couple of units and basically cripple my army versus having an army comprised of 150 to 200 barbs and archers. So But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get lucky and find a decent base. Gotta try the go wipe again, see if I can redeem myself. I'm gonna be looking for a, probably stick to the town level 9s if we can. Um, Unless we find a town level 10 with, no infernos or infernos down. And, with a town hall that's, more or less within um, two walls of breaking in. So it looks like this first one here might actually be a decent candidate. So um, let's go ahead and test for. Oh, we have a dragon. So we need to go ahead and bring him out. Now, a lot of people think that, with a DPS set up like this, you need to separate the, heroes and whatever else the CHC troops. But I'm actually going to use a wall breaker to keep on pulling them out. But because of the strength of um, the DPS in the units, it's not going to be too hard to take those units down pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and spread out the wizards here. Let's see if we can get those golems and everything in. And the rage is down. Wall breakers are in. Pekkas are in. Looks like we're able to go ahead and secure this one here. Oh, look at that. Look at that mortar. Come on, buddy. There we go. We got it. Looking good. We got the 2-star. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. And the reason being is because, we're not, we're trying to preserve our heroes as much as we can so we can use them more and more. As you can see, by the time that I get this next raid going, I'm going to go ahead and have my Archer Queen ready to go. So, just kind of showing you guys how I set it up. Um, three, there we go. Yeah, three full barracks for the archers, one of the barbarians, and that normally equals out to be about 65 barbarians and 155, 160 archers when they do it. So since that replay went kind of quick, let's go ahead and run it back real quick, just so you guys can see what's going on here. Wish we can slow it down, but really can't. So we're going to speed it up so we can get to the position where we're pulling out all the units. Using my 6 barbarians that I brought with me to go ahead and get all the units out. Now, I kind of make a mistake here. This particular constructed building, I actually forgot that it was a defense, so the golem did get a little sidetracked there, but I think it still worked out more or less. So, again, when you have a particular army such as this that is super strong, oh, look at those stupid wall breakers. I thought the expo would tag them, so let's see. So now that the units are down, notice their heroes go down really quick. With all the DPS you do bring in, it's not gonna be too hard to get those heroes down super quick. So a nice wall place rage to cover the T junctions there with the wall breakers. Looks like I got a little trigger happy because I should have had 2 more wall breakers to break into that middle, but still was able to get the job done. So I guess I'll have to work on the work on that deployment there on the wall because I don't know what happened there, but yeah. So I mean, it's I mean that was definitely not the best raid as you can see with that particular army, but it just kind of goes to show that if you are able to clear out the buildings early on and funnel the troops in the middle, it's really hard to not do well with the go wipe strategy. Really, the majority of the raids that I've seen fail are the ones that cannot funnel those P.E.K.K.A.s in the middle. If you can get the P.E.K.K.A.s in the middle behind your golem, you're pretty much set. The wizards will kind of follow after they clear out those exterior buildings. But if the P.E.K.K.A.s kind of go off on their own, similar to that replay that I showed you, and are not behind the golem, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. So I think we'll go ahead and stop this one for now, and go back to the Barb and Archer stuff. So maybe I'll try to get some more recordings of the overnight raids, so you guys can see a few more of those. So until next time, guys, this is Childish with Misfits.of.War checking out. Take care, and we'll see you next time.